Welcome back to part 2 of Juri Han 7's Survival Lesson 2, which is combos. Going back to where we left off due to my HD camera is 29-minute mark of limit video shooting time, recording, filming. I do apologize to my viewers for that issue. I found I keep forgetting. That being said, let's continue on. In this video part, we'll cover additional bonus helpful tips I use as well in survival mode playthroughs and runs I do. I pretty much will share with you this because I find it very helpful to use, be aware of, and a wise choice to apply often to your playstyle when playing survival mode as Leifang. In certain situations, especially, and also because they involve the combos I mentioned or used in the previous video, which is legible enough to be included in this lesson video or chapter as well. I will share with you very important helpful tips, like for example when not to finish some combos in certain situations and why not. And also we'll be going over a special element I use, which is called preserving, or known to preserve time, which I'll explain later. So previously I went over combos, more or less, the basic ones I use for juggling, setups, and all that. This one I will talk about, well, actually I'm going to start with the 1 PK prong. As you may notice, I went over this on the previous video, I think, but I'm going to go over it again. In the previous video I mentioned that sometimes the 1 PK trap or the charged wall trap that it's mentioned on my guide is not going to work always, thanks to the latest patch update. It changed to the move of Leifang, and Leifang getting nerfed a bit with this move change. What's going to happen is, now we're going to do a wall trap like that. See, it's sometimes going to miss if you're very close. So to get around this, you got to substitute the combos, or the additional wall trap, which normally will be like that, to get the bonus damage to something like this. Like that. Keep in mind that we're going to use this combo right here, which is forward punch, kick, punch. Not to use, again, the last attack as mentioned in the previous video, because the last attack won't hit, because the kick will cause the final wall impact priority principle, and therefore the last punch will just be a waste of time. Let me show you an example again. See? The last punch doesn't hit. So you just want to use the punch, kick, and then back away, rezone yourself. This in turn is called preserving time. And what do I mean by preserving time? Preserving time means basically using time wisely and knowing when not to waste time in wasting a move that it's not going to hit. And then therefore it's going to decrease your time that you have in order for you to rezone and respace yourself every time the enemy is recovering. And you want to buy yourself some time as always, as best as you can, in order for you to always rezone, respace yourself every time the enemy is knocked out or shaken off of you on the floor by getting knocked down, or he gets in the danger wall and is trying to recover. Okay. As an important element tactic I use personally in my videos and my successful runs of survival. So again, be careful, study your thing. I showed you pretty much the substitutes I use. Instead of the 1 PK, if I am scared that's not going to work due to the update change, the principle that it happens in this situation. So again, you can use either this, or you can use this combo right here, which actually all 3 moves hit. Right? So that's a substitute. That's a good substitute to always keep the wall damage bonus no matter what. You know, because you want to get the wall damage as much as possible to defeat your enemy as quickly as possible and effectively. But yeah, another thing we're going to go over is a common problem we have with juggle principles with the wand packs. And I'm going to show you this one. This is another one where you should not finish your combo. So I'm going to show you right now an example. As you can see, the last hit couldn't connect, and I'll show you again just for proof. See, the last move won't connect no matter what. If you do a wall impact during a juggle element or principle, or in that situation, see, it doesn't hit. So in order to, you have to be aware of this, because if you don't, again, you're going to waste time, and you're going to decrease your time that you have to rezone or reposition yourself while the enemy is recovering. You don't want that. Again, you want to preserve as much time as you can, you know, while the enemy is down, knocked down, and recovering. You want to rezone yourself, again, in a good position away from them, okay? So, you know, if you're aware that the second to last hit in a juggle is going to create a wall pack, well, don't finish the last strike or the last hit. Always, you know, after the second to last hit connects and does the one pack, just leave it like that. Finish it. You know, leave it as it is. You know, and then back away when you're recovering. Get back into neutral position from that juggle string, and then back away and rezone yourself. Now, that being said, and that those lessons shared with you, again, I'm gonna say something. You may run again into certain opponents that might give you a lot of problems with the keep your weight tactic. Maybe you're not rezoning yourself correctly for a time being. You're too nervous. You can't focus correctly. You're missing with the 1PK. You know, releasing it too soon or too late, and you're getting caught in the situation where you're actually getting counter hit or pressured for your mistake. Again, you want to change it up a bit. This is especially useful for characters that often don't forgive you for this mistake, like Jin Fu, which is a bit of an annoying opponent if you don't play your cards right by playing the keep away game correctly with them, or Hayate. You know, I recommend that, you know, if you're running into this case, you can try to go temporary for close range and try to drain their life a bit. And, you know, as I said, I suggested that the best combo to get it in there without much problems is the down forward punch and then kick, kick, kick. You know, I found this combo very good to get in there by surprise on an annoying enemy like Jinfu. And, you know, from there you can try to do, of course, the juggle, which again, for reminders, it's it's back, kick, kick, and then down forward kick, and then it's punch plus kick for launch, and then it's, of course, obviously my preferred attack is, for the juggle, is punch, punch, kick, hold plus kick, or punch, punch, forward, punch, punch. Yeah, and like I said, don't forget to throw your sweeps if you can. You know, throw your sweeps or your low attacks, because a lot of enemies fall for that easily, once or twice at least, and take advantage of their stupidity or lack of reading your tactics a bit. However, I will say that, you know, this tactic of, you know, if this keep away game is not working for characters like Jinfu or Hayate, I do not recommend trying to go up close for certain characters like Jen Lee, Tina, Bayman, Bass, or Bass, however people pronounce his name, or Mr. Strong, his nickname. Who else? Oh yeah, Riggs, he's one of them. He's an annoying juggler. He likes to juggle you. Kokoro, she's a bit dangerous up close. Zack. And maybe Pai Chang a bit. And Sarah Bryant. Sarah Bryant has, the problem with Sarah Bryant is that she seems to have a lot of strengths that have a lot of high staggering or stun priorities or critical stun priority. So you don't want to face Sarah Bryant, especially like up close. And for the people I mentioned, some of them are mostly aggressive up close, and some of them they're monsters with throw combos like Tina or Bass, and they do a tremendous amount of damage with their throws. So you want to avoid them as much as you can up close, from close range. So it's not a good idea to use this alternative close tactic in case you're running into problems with them. Only for characters like Jinfu or Hayate or Ryu Hayabusa, they're kind of good, or maybe a bit Ayami. So yeah, it's pretty much being said. And that's all pretty much I had to cover or share with you for this final tutorial lesson, hopefully. I'm gonna make a speech as to my sincere thoughts regardless of my lessons. Even though I try my best to educate you and teach you how I get my success as a fan player in survival mode, it's still no easy task, you know. In order for you to play even close to my degree or level, you're gonna have to work on it. You know, you have to sharpen up your reflexes, your reaction time. You're gonna have to be able to tell if you're in the correct space, or just know from the distance that you look at it on the floor. Your reflexes, your reaction time has to be spot on or real quick, right on time. You know, you can't like think for a moment and then, you know, react a second or a minute later. You have to react right on the spot, you know, and punish or release your attack and all that stuff. It doesn't come easy for a beginner or a casual player. You know, it takes time to pick up these things. So, you know, all I can say is don't give up. Spend some time in training your survival mode, and then you'll eventually adapt if you put time into it, regardless of my health. And eventually, if you sharpen up your skills and your reflexes, you'll eventually be able to play as good as me in survival mode with Leifang. You know? So even with all these videos, I still can't say it's like right away you're gonna actually play like me or as well as me in survival, or have success in getting close to 100 wins. You know, like I said, you gotta spend some time learning how to, you know, sidestep, backdash, forward dash, sidewalk to sidestep or sidewalk or run. You know, the correct spacing or zoning distance. Being able to read or react to hitboxes or recorded frames or mistakes from the opponent. Learning what combos to use and when to use them. Learning how to preserve time, when not to finish the combos, in what situations, regardless of what I teach you right now. So, sadly, that's the truth. You know, nothing comes easy. You know, I spent about, you know, the first time I got this game, it took me about 2 weeks of just playing survival mode and getting my butt kicked to actually get to the level I got it in there. And even so, I used to fail a lot. I wasn't so sure that my combos or my guide or my methods still worked. I kept on playing, testing these things out that I jot down as a note, and eventually came with the guide. And it wasn't until I actually had about 5 successful runs of completing 100 wins 4 times that I actually concluded that my method does work and that everything is eligible and a fact, you know. So, you know, that being said, that's the only advice I can tell you, honesty. You know, again, I hope this video has been a very successful tutorial video, a bit, or teaching you questions or comments that players might have regarding something I talk about, or how I play in survival mode in my video clearance or playthroughs of survival. You know, once again, I wish all the players out there good luck and have patience a bit and always keep practicing, because practicing pays off eventually if you put your mind to it in time. So, you know, that being said, that's all the time we have for today in this video. And I hope that this video, once again, in my guide, will prove very useful for any survival player still struggling in Dead or Alive 5, vanilla version at least. Yeah, I guess I'll see you all soon or later, and I guess in the next video it'll be pretty much me just like going through an entire survival run on Legend or so. Or it could be moving on to Dead or Alive Ultimate and making more helpful videos like tutorials and guides on Dead or Alive 5 Ultimate for helping the players out there again. And, you know, once again, you know, be sure to visit our cool and great website for walkthroughs, maps, strategy guides, trophy hunting, or achievements for either multi-platform games or PS3 exclusive games only. At ps.2.org, obviously. Please register and become a member and help our community grow of gaming. Well, once again, good luck out there to all survival mode players for Dead or Alive 5. And when those who are trying to read my guide and apply it to their playstyle and do it my way. And I'll see you all soon, hopefully. Once again, party, and next time will be Dead or Alive 5 Ultimate. Well, take care and good luck. Bye for now. This is Juri Han 7 from ps3trophies.org signing out.